Alright, y'all. So we're back from taking little man to go get some new threads. Let's go ahead and start picking back up on this. Now, I don't know if you guys caught this earlier, but I put a screw right where a knot was and it popped it out, and I had just started on it. You can see the screw in there. It's seated nice, but I don't know, I'm being kind of extra. So I'm going to go ahead and grind this back until I can fit it back in there and then put some wood, have it taken care of. Come on, let's just take more. Here, a little glue on there. All right. Let that sit in there. I'll get a little clamp. 2 3/4. So for those inserts, I had picked up, there should be a decent amount. So I just went and picked up a bunch of these 1/4x20, which is a very standard size, American size thread. It says 5/16. I got to put my glasses on and make sure that's the size hole that's need to be drilled through. And then we'll stick this in from the bottom. And then once we cinch those down, that should stay up in the bottom there. I might put a little dab of glue on them just to help seal them. And then I picked up some wing nuts, just tighten down on a threaded rod. There's going to be threaded rod that goes through here. So, yeah. If you guys don't know or can't tell, I'm a metal worker. I've always worked with wood, but you know, sometimes I could be a little weird in my, or unorthodox in my woodworking skills. Go ahead and get your laugh on. I would too. Okay. All right. So nice thing about that, and that's also why we want to fasten it down. We don't want that to fold up like it just did, but for right now, me needing to punch a hole there and then drill it out, hey, that worked out great for me. So I want to lock the top side in. I'm going to put a nut and washer on the top side, and then a nut and washer on the bottom side, and then that'll allow me to clamp down on it really good, and she shouldn't go anywhere. I'm not going to look for lock washers. I don't think that's quite necessary. If down the road I decide I need them, I'll go find them. But for now, I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so here we go. And then now I can put that nut and washer on the bottom here. And then we'll just pull that up. We'll pull that right to the bottom. So, nut, washer, get it running down through. Alright, there we go. She's fastened in real nice and tight. Like I said, we'll do some feet on the bottom. So, let's go ahead and drop that battery back in and see how it works now. So, there's nothing on the bottom side of this besides the battery out. So I'm almost thinking I could probably hang this like such. There we go. So we got those drilled through, and back to these nuts here. These ones we're not gonna glue those ones down. So there we go. And let's go look and see what I got for some nuts. All right. All right, so we're locked in now. So I'll cut this one off, and then, like I said, we'll get the feet for the bottom, and we'll figure out we'll figure out fastening the power supply up top, and then we'll start looking at how we're gonna route and wire this bad boy up. So let's cut this off, and then we're gonna cut you off, and I'm gonna go get me some sleep. We'll come back tomorrow.